Welcome back to the PYC, Pasifika Youth Cup, day 4. And, well, excellent contest to start us off this morning. New Zealand Māori already guaranteed their place. Nice win over Tonga, and now that means that really it all rides on this one. Samoa and the Cook Islands. Samoa can go through if they win by 27 points or more. So they need 27 to get through to play the New Zealand Māori in the final. Of course, they did draw with Tonga earlier in the week, 16 points apiece on Thursday. So if they were to work out and just get 26 and it was to go back for the draw, I think it would be Tonga, by virtue of being the first try scorer in that game. They would go through to the grand final. But 27 is the goal for Samoa here against the Cook Islands to book a place against New Zealand Māori Willie. And this is what we like, isn't it? I mean, you don't always want to get the calculators out, but it makes it interesting, exciting for the fans.
Yeah, it's the 27 points can't be Samoa's focus. They can't worry about the scoreline and what's needed. They've got to be conscious and just take care of their focus has to be on their process and focus on getting the win and letting that happen. It's always a danger when you're looking over your shoulder and you're trying to chase a certain amount of points. And if they can do that, they could possibly get what they need. If they don't, it could bring them undone, and this Cook Island side could come away with what would be a shock result, but a result nonetheless that Samoa don't want. What a wonderful way to start the game and start. We saw that at the start of the Tonga game and New Zealand Māori, the Sipitao against the Haka. You see the emotion that these guys play with and how it pumps you up and gets you emotionally in the right frame of mind to go to battle for your country.
They've done it tough, have Cook Islands at this tournament. Haven't crossed the chalk yet, conceding 90 points, so it'll be up against it in these conditions, tough conditions. You can see the rain falling here at Navigation Homes. Samoa, well, they've got a shot, haven't they? 27 points. And they go through, that is the margin of victory they'll need to play the grand final against New Zealand Māori. Draw against Tonga first up, and then the loss yesterday against New Zealand Māori, 30 points to 14. Jack Fever's our referee. And away we go. Second match of day 4 here at the Pasifika Youth Cup. And a big one to decide who goes through to the Premiership decider. Let's go, Cookie. You can hear plenty of support in the crowd for Cook Islands over the course of the week here. So Whanui haven't been helped by the fact that they've been really short on numbers, really stretched, and give credit to the coaching staff and the management for getting these young men ready to play again. Been up against it, but they're here, they're competing, and they'll look to try and deny Samoa as Roimata takes it forward.
And competing in what I reckon are perfect conditions. It's been really hot and dry and fast the last couple of days, but we've got a bit of cloud here. It's cooled down a little bit. Temperature's perfect for some rugby. Fantastic open, flowing rugby league.
Ajo Ulungia plays it back, and a chance to work their first set. Samoa.
Great shot from Isaiah Burling for the Cook Islanders, throwing his shoulder into his work, rocking the ball carrier.
Here it is for Roach, VJ Roach. Now the big man, Tatupu, strong on his feet. They wrap up the arm, don't let him free the offload as Samoa come away again. Little kick over the top. Players chasing through, ball loose, and plan will be the call. As, Val plays the ball back as Tuli now shifts it away. Malili has just lost control of it.
Yeah, and it was Drayshawn Cook-Nelio, the winger for the Cook Islands, who couldn't take the first chance of possession off the kick, knocking it on. And as you said, it was Laumali dropping the ball and can't get impatient. It was what I was talking about at the start, at the top of the kickoff and top of the game. Samoa need to go through their processes, play through it. Don't try and score on every possession. You build your way into it, and chances will come.
Just had an update. There's another calculations come through based on the latest results, and so 47 is going to be the magic number for Samoa here. So anyway, all things considered, they're going to have to win by plenty here, Willie Poaching.
Yeah, and it comes back, and I'll state it again, they can't chase scores, they can't just go after it and try to score on every possession, go through their processes and go through their systems and their attack to break down the opposition to a point where once they have broken them down, the tries will come. Not able to take the ball cleanly enough, but he does well in recovery.
Base.
Billy Base.
And they take him to the line though. Tachi has his flag up on the far side. So just a messy start for both teams. As you say, they won't mind this, will they, Willie Cookie?
No, they're happy for this. Happy for the stoppages, happy for the slow game, happy for the breaks, and even happier for the turnover of possession in good areas. We've seen the last couple of days when teams have scored their first try. We saw Niue score their first try on day 2. and the reaction of the crowd and everybody trying to will them home, that'll be no different here with the Cookies having not scored a point through the tournament. Cheer them home to try and score one.
Whanui get an opportunity to set an attack here. Kuki is Mareva is wrapped up just at 15 metres out from Samoa's line. And they come again, Sula. Wrapped up well high around the arms as just looking for options to shift it away. Harris, maybe a chance here for the Cook Islands to force a play, and the player back in goal. Along here, and they will get a repeat set.
And well done to the Cookies. Looked like they lost their way a little bit when Thomas Harris was jumping out of dummy half looking for options. A nice little kick in there to turn the position over. They look a little bit flat here, Samoa. Look like they're lacking a little bit of urgency, or the level of urgency that's required, understanding the position they're in.
Isaiah Burling for the Cook Islands. Right into the park as they begin. Repeat set. Keeping the ball alive nicely as Harris fires it away. Here he is again, Isaiah Burling. They got the man in the air. Going to have to be careful here. Samoa Jack Fevers keeping a close eye on that one. Roa Poro. Just a slow set here. Needs someone to spark them. Looking for a little, maybe a half break or get on a weak shoulder, free the ball. At the moment, Samoa's defence up to task. 7 gone in the first half, no score. Samoa needing a big score to get through to the grand final, but looking for their first points of the tournament. And almost spinning through Whanui. Selwyn Cecil, there's the little kick along the ground, and again they're going to get another set here. So some good early play. Kuki.
The Cook Islanders are playing the way that we said Samoa needed to play, and strangle, squeeze the life out of the opposition. Smart play, simple play, urgency on the kick chase. Some big carries for Nuia. A couple of carries in the set. Going close under the post. They're the ones playing more patient and more urgent than their opposition here, Cook Islands.
Just keeping it in the field of play. Thomas Mika. Try and drive him towards this near touch. Of course, Tonga will be looking on with real interest. After just falling short against Aotearoa New Zealand Māori. Pair of specs here at the moment, though.
They will be watching with interest, Tonga, and no, I won't be bending against who they're cheering for.
Away he goes again. He's had a few touches in the opening 9 minutes, hasn't he? Isaiah Burling. Mareva sends it away again. It's Collins to ground inside the 10 for the Cook Islands. Ruaporo trying to pump his feet, get himself close. All the possession with the Cookie here early on. Whanui has thought about going right. All bunched though in centre field, aren't they? As the kick will come in the end, but it's come off Samoa once more. Lauvau. So this is going to be 4 consecutive sets for Cook Islands.
And 4 consecutive sets in defence for Samoa, and it's draining. Takes a lot of your energy out. At the moment, they don't look like they have a lot of energy, Samoa.
Looking for their opening try of the tournament, very close. First points, and he's got it. Ronaldo Whanui. And the fans love it here. Cook Islands on the board against Samoa.
And he's had a big start to the game. Looking energetic, looking busy. always willing to get his hands on the ball and carries and a couple of offloads. And this time, he gets himself underneath LJ Loval, the man that dropped the ball. Has come up with a tackle that's conceded a try. Cook Islanders, the better team so far, had all the field position, kicked well, kicked smart, chased well, keep turning, played patient, turning the Samoans around and come up with their first try of the tournament. Well done to them.
They looked a bit lost for answers at one point, bunched in midfield, Cook Islands, but once they got that fourth set, the error coming from LJ Loval, man, he's been heavily involved. Ronaldo Fonoia crashes through. Jack Fevers was right there. And he said, yep, you've got it down. Flags up too. So, Dole converts the try. And it's the Cooks by 6.
And that makes the task for the Samoans even harder now. Takes it out to 52. The score needed in order to make the final. 53 to guarantee. And if they're going to do that, they need a spring of life into them. Playing against the clock here. Bit of lethargy in them.
Put a spring in the step of the Cooks as the try scorer counts it back. At the moment, just happy to play at their own pace here. The Cooks, as Ruaporo is taking the ground 5 metres outside the halfway line.
And it's smart of the Cooks. Slow, play at their pace, play the game. They don't want it quick. They don't need it quick. Fine touch, kick well. You control the tempo however you want it.
Trying to add some tempo into his carry here is another who's injected himself nicely into the first half. Burling, here comes another kick. Towering one, testing the greasy conditions, but test passed by Murray for Samoa.
Seems like a little while since Samoa's had the ball. You're talking about their energy, and the Cook Islands wanting to slow the play down. Samoa need to try and speed things up, need to try and push in numbers, fight to play quicker, up the tempo, take the controlling of the tempo in the game away from the Cook Islands and put it in your hands and try and get some momentum.
BJ Roach just slipping on the greasy surface. There's a nice short pass as Samoa just look to generate some momentum up the centre of the park as they go away to the right again. Kick coming from Ace Holt. Chases back too. They could force the set here, and they will. Good kick chase. That's the pressure they've needed.
And nice. A simple interchange of passing between the big fellas. Trying to come up with some creativity. And because of that, they get some up-tempo, nice smart kick. And they get to change the field and the point of play. They can't control how quickly the Cook Islands drop out this ball, but they can control the tempo with which they play the ball now, especially in this good ball set.
Julio Dole, good nudge off his line. And Samoa will just wind up again through Iksale Tatupu. Quickly out of dummy half. Lemale looking for an offload. They just played the safe route here, looking for a big runner, one off. And there it is. EJ Tatupu, ball comes free. And the Cook Islands have it just out from their line here. Perhaps a chance to counter-attack down the right edge. Well, Malile says no, not getting past me. And they set it again.
And an opportunity, a real opportunity lost for Samoa. Nice carry from EJ Tatupu. A nice offload. Had it been taken in, it would have been a sure try. You just can't get frustrated with these lost opportunities.
Sharwin Cecil. Quickly out of dummy half. Harris pops it away. As Wemata is driven down. Again, getting themselves out of trouble, and then the completion's been pretty good as Selwyn Cecil almost tip him over, but the ball is loose anyway. What does Jack Fevers say? He says another set for the Cooks here. So off they go. Collins gets the ball away beautifully. Dole trying to beat the last defender with these. That is a beauty. Excellent try for the Cook Islands.
Wonderful short side raid from the Cook Islands. Going down the left-hand side, it was Selwyn Cecil who came up, and when the opposition halfback's getting offloads on you, it's always a dangerous sign that your defence isn't going to work, and that was the case there for Samoa. Down the left-hand side, out to Tau. Bit of a goosey inside the fullback, rounds it out. He's kicked a goal already. This takes his total tally for the day to 6. Cook Islands get their second of the day, their second for the tournament.
Take your head off to the work of Quilini Collins, splitting the defenders, presence of mind to free the ball, and it's Dole started to wind up. Just the one man to beat, still had to finish. A good one too.
We've seen some great centre play in this tournament throughout from all the teams, and we're littered with some talented centres in this tournament, and it's a great position for the game to be in.
A chance to convert his own try. No real wind here today. He's gotten up a few times throughout the week, but that is a lovely kick. Perfect kick from out wide for the try scorer. And it's a long way off now for Samoa. Remembering they need over 50 points.
Yeah, it's creeping closer to 60 now and almost getting too far, especially considering there's only 10 minutes left in this half to try and do it. Tough enough with a full game ahead here, but they need something to stem the tide of energy. Very flat, Samoa, and have been throughout the first 20 minutes of this game. And it may be the fact that they've played a couple of big games in a couple of days. It can be draining on these young men. You just got to try and find it emotionally and mentally.
At the moment, Cook is playing some good code. Again, we talk about them playing it at their own pace, Willie, and doing that well, just focusing on completion, and when the chance is there, the opportunity, not pushing it, are they? Just waiting for the moment. A couple of well-constructed tries.
100%, and when they're down the other end, they're happy to force the dropouts, force Samoa to come out their own end if that's the case in yardage. But again, running hard when they need to, playing the game at their tempo, just doing everything that they spoke about beforehand and executing well.
Last tackle, and well, this is breaking down. Trying to free it, wrapped up well though. And get possession on the 40 here, Samoa.
Just a breakdown in communication and awareness that it was last tackle from the dummy half. Should never have ended up in the hands of Burling. But nonetheless, turn it over, go to work defensively.
Samuels strong on his feet and held eventually just beyond halfway. Samoa again through EJ Tatupu. Passes off and they crash in again. Up towards the 20. Just dearly love to cross here and get their attacking game going. Samoa. Roach passed away as Tatupu again fending. Strong on his feet. He's driven back over the 10 and the ball is loose. What does the referee say? He says it's a penalty to Samoa. Handy field position.
He's been their best this half, EJ Tatupu, but he didn't need to try and force the offload and got fortunate that the referee saw a hand from the defenders in there. But he's been really busy, really dangerous and threatening, needs some support to help him in his game.
And really close there too. Samoa now just looking for some good hands. They're finding the space on the outside. Ulungia just throws a wild ball back and it breaks down. It was right there for Samoa. Just needed some patience.
And even more trouble for Samoa in the backfield. EJ Tatupu, their big danger man in the middle. It looks like he's cramping up or may have done a calf. He's down. If they lose him, it could be dangerous.
He's trying to hobble back into position. Keep an eye on him. He has been fantastic. EJ Tatupu, the trainer on the park, just taking a look. Hopefully just cramp for EJ.
And again, another stoppage in play. Another moment that plays into the Cook Islands' hands. Happy for these moments where they get a breath, get a break. Talk again about how they're playing, the simplicity with which they're playing, but still running as hard as they can when they're carrying.
A couple of tries for the Cook Islands. Remember, they'd scored no points coming into this game, conceded 90, and the first one well worked, Willie.
Yeah, well done by Harris out of dummy half. Thomas Harris picks his moments, gets out, nice short pass to the right. And Fonuia with the try. Great offload there by Collins. Going down the short side. And Tau had loads of work to do. Bit of a goosey, as I said. Works inside the fullback. Pace to burn. And his goal kicking's been on point as well. And that's how they find themselves with the 12-point advantage. 12-0 up. And Cookies are great for it. And unfortunately for Samoa, EJ Tatupu is being carried off. That's a huge loss.
There's a big one for them. It's been a meter eater. So
and I hope he's not too bad.
yeah, just hope he pulls up all right tomorrow for, at this stage, it'll be 3rd and 4th. Tongan fans will be happy. On track for a place. And if this morning's first game was an advertisement for the final, it'll be a belter. The Cook Islands, 12 points, their first points of the tournament, and just playing some nice code. Taking down Helene Collins, the man who split them over on the left edge to set up their second. The kick will come, the flat one too, down the centre of Navigation Homes Stadium. Ulungia returns with interest up toward the 40.
And there's some reward for Ulungia for a bit of fight to get up. And because he was trying to fight, the defenders had a second bite. And because they did that, the referee had no choice but to give a penalty away. And hopefully every ball carrier for the Samoans can have the same sort of fight and attitude to play quick.
Samuels thumped in the tackle as flying onto it this time. Sale Tatupu. away here to the left. Samoa. Malete takes it just outside of the 10 to ground. Scooting out a dummy half, looking for a big man to aim at. They find one again. Sale Tatuku. And Male might go himself here and try and reach very close to the post and spin over.
And going really close, Rico Limalie out of dummy half then. Closest they've got Samoa. If that can't spark them up to go again, they found the recipe just to play a little bit quicker. Referee stopped the clock. There's a man down in the background. And the Cook Islanders already down on numbers. And they can't afford to lose any more players to the tournament. They've got another game tomorrow. And here we see Rico Limalie. See how close he gets. Desperation from the Cook Island defenders. And Thomas Harris barking orders to his team. Being the leader they need. I'm just trying to work out who's coming off because Ronald Funawai has come back on. The try scorer for the Cook Islands. Change has been made.
And Samoa still searching for their first try of this game. Perhaps now they'll get one through. Really base needs to pass back in field. Yeah, they keep it alive. Looking for width on the pass. There's a nice pass. And is this the try they've been after? It will be. Seoul scores it for Samoa. And they're on the board here at Navigation Homes.
And Draven Seoul, after Limalie went close on the restart, it was last play. They decided to run it. Didn't quite get the joy on the right-hand side. Smart awareness from everybody that touched the ball. They worked hard to get numbers defensively, the Cook Islands, over to their left-hand side. Just left them short on their right-hand side. Nice ball. Draven Seoul had the winger outside and decided better of it. Goes through to score Samoa's first try of the game. Get them a little bit closer. And a tough kick to come. It's Limalie who will attempt to take it to 6 points. With 2 minutes to go, see if Samoa can try and spark another try.
There's a way, but they are on the board. Try to Draven Seoul, and it's 12-4 in favour of the Cook Islands.
And again, no hurry from the Cook Islands. You might even get to half time before they kick off at this rate. Walking really slow, there's a minute left. And they're really taking their time. And you understand the position they're in. They're quite happy for this. For the first time in the tournament, they'll take a lead into half time. And a well-deserved lead.
Deserved lead, that is for sure. Cook Islands. Their first points off the tournament. Jerry Seal. Something down the left here. There's Murray. Fires it back in. There's the hooter for half-time. Last play of the ball. They might do something with it. Brilliant play. The kick through. Chase is coming for Samoa. And that'll be it. That'll signal half-time. But a close thing there to finish for the Cook Islands. They'll take the lead into the break here at Pukekohe by 12 points to 4.
It's an absolute feast.
At Pertec, we understand that our customer needs their plant and equipment up, running and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Using only world-class product from the likes of Bridgestone and Yokohama, there is no compromise for your valuable machines. Our attention to detail and precision is second to none. It's this customer experience that separates Pertec from the pack. Pertec, we'll keep you operating.
Points to 4, Cook Islands over Samoa. At the moment it's Tonga heading through to the grand final tomorrow to play Aotearoa New Zealand Māori. There was a bit of confusion. We did think actually that the Cook Islands had scored points, and they did score points throughout the tournament, so they didn't come into this game with nothing, but they've certainly added to that. Playing some good footy here. 12 points to 4, and worth the lead. Willie poaching over Samoa, who've had a big number to chase, but at the moment it's perhaps a little bit of pressure getting to them as well.
Yeah, whilst they've played the slower, controlled, more patient game, they've also had the urgency when they've needed to, the Cook Islanders. You saw the first try there to Whanuia, and then the second try to Tau out on the left-hand side. His 2 goal kicks, 2 those conversions, took them out to a 12-0 lead, and with 2 minutes to go, Samoa decided to run the ball on last play. It ended up with Draven Sal, who found the try line Tupu, the talisman through the middle for Samoa, wasn't able to join them in the huddle, stayed seated under the tent. And it looks like that could be his afternoon. He's a big loss. A lot of responsibility falls on the other guys in the middle. We've got to carry that mantle now. Great carry from Salata Tupu to start the half. Straight off, showing some intent. Exactly what Samoa needed. Cook Islands give away a penalty for a shoulder charge. A nice show of intent from Samoa to start with that first carry.
Samoa through Samuels, crashing through them and taken down up toward the 40. And they come now through Tatupu. Sale Tatupu. He's been strong with the ball in hand. This is a better set for Samoa. And they're going to break through and score a second. There it is. Caden Fruin, Otiniru.
Well done, Sale Tatupu. Take a bow, young man. You set the tone for your team right from the kickoff. Your intent to try and bust defenders and the urgency that you ran with has set a tone for your team. He was backed up by Kayla Samuels. And then again, it was Tatupu who carried the ball to the middle. They were over halfway by that stage. And a great carry again with some intent. Caden Fruin will tend to do. For Samoa opens the scoring in the second half, and already you see a change in attitude and some reward for that change in attitude.
Samoa with their second try. Caden Fruin, Otiniru. Just taking their time to get back. Cook Islands. To start, they were after Samoa to start the second half.
I thought that's what the Cook Islands would do. He's had two destructive runs, Sale Tatupu, and they decide to kick the other way. Not only do they kick away from him, they force an error off the kickoff.
Murray puts it down. So after scoring, it's a coach killer, isn't it, that one?
That's Willie. A real head scratcher for a coach. After points. Unforced errors. Yeah, they're the coach killers.
First chance for the Cook Islands to use the ball here in the second half. There they go, whatever. Shifting it on, and good run forward by Collins. once more as they look to scoot through out of dummy half through Dole. Ball came loose and the referee's whistle goes.
And he does right. There's no advantage there for Samoa after the knock-on the goal line. Take it out to the 10, gets a restart. But as I said, I understand when the Cook Islands have the ball. When the Cookie have the ball, they're happy to walk to the scrum and take their time. Samoa, not only are they behind on the scoreline, but they're chasing that big score to get to the final, which is almost impossible now, but still chasing the win. They've got to hit some urgency, run to the scrum, get it started quickly.
Nathan Mareva up defensively on Murray. Samoa now, Naval takes them up toward the 30. Still moving forward. Here they come again. He's looked good, hasn't he? VJ Roach slicing straight through and lighting the afterburners to VJ Roach for Samoa.
And that's just individual brilliance. Great determined running, pick a hole through the middle. VJ Roach does it all on his own. Picks a hole right behind the ruck, goes round the post, ties it up with a kick to come. This is Samoa's opportunity to lead for the first time. And talk about a festival atmosphere, carnival atmosphere. Bringing the crowd to life. Just determined running. I spoke earlier about Toe and when he scored his try. And just the plethora of centres of quality that we have in this tournament. VJ Roach, that's another one.
Sol pops it over, converts the try to VJ Roach, and Samoa have the lead. 14 points to 12 over the Cooks here. It's been a real injection of energy and intent in the second half. Whatever was said at the break has certainly worked.
And for mine, that's been the biggest change for Samoa, is their intent. Right from Solis Tatupu's first carry, he showed some intent to carry the ball hard. And that's been the catalyst for Samoa to run off the back of. No coincidence, that's how they've scored their couple of tries.
They had to do it without EJ Tatupu, who's taking a seat down in front of our commentary position, nursing an injury. Getting good purchase out of the other big men here. Samoa. Lomalele carts it up toward halfway. A little deeper play now for Samoa. And once again, he's played well. Carlos Samuels taken down. They win a penalty too, and someone might be heading off here, Willie.
Yeah, I think Colini Collins came in with a shoulder charge. Not sure if it went close to the head, but it was shoulder charge nonetheless. The referee's having a chat to him. And probably tell him just to settle things down. Bit of youthful exuberance there. Anyhow, Samoa will get a tap. And look to try and score their fourth try of the game.
Yeah, just there. Very lucky indeed. Colini Collins said, who, me? As Samoa start another attacking set. Up over the 40. To the 20 they go. Looking for a quick play of the ball. Now there's some space wide here as Terore sends it across and Sipia bust through. Oli Sipia to ground. Again, here he is. Lomalele strong and too big that close. You won't stop him. And Tepa Lomalele scores for Samoa.
And a try for the big men. Seen the centres and the outside back score a couple, long distance one. Tepa Lomalele, the big man for Samoa in the absence of EJ Tatupu. Just says, give me the ball. Just decides to run over his opponent. Unfortunately for the Cook Islands, it was that man that gave the penalty away, Colini Collins. He wasn't able to make the tackle on Lomalele, and they extend their lead. And just a different complexion to their attitude, and again I'll come back to it. Different focus on their intent. Samoa in this half, reaping the rewards for it.
Another couple of extras added. Try converted to Tepa Lomalele. And Samoa now out to 20 points to 12.
They're chasing an almighty score, Samoa, to get themselves in the final. And we've got 20 minutes left. Is it impossible? They've scored 20 points out all of a sudden.
Tepa Lomalele doesn't think it's impossible as he barges downfield again, the try scorer. And on the front foot once more here. That's Samoa full of running. Here comes Roach, shifting the ball on. Ulungia taken down close to the near touch. Samuels on the charge. Got some good purchase out of them, haven't they?
He's been very good, Kayla Samuels, on this right-hand side.
Here comes again. Having a little dart himself. Had a dummy half. Samoa. Again, this time Terore is going to crash through. Mason Terore, good strength. He gets them over. Seofolol made the initial dart and just put them on the back foot, and another big man scores.
Tepa Lomalele from the kickoff, getting them to halfway. Storming run. Collins just does enough to halt him down. Last play, a show and go by Mason Terore. Gets his head down. And that's 24 points. And as I said, with 16 minutes to go with this kick to come, we're looking at 26 points. Is the 50 an impossible goal for Samoa? They've got a lot of work to do ahead of them. Could be looking at a totally different complexion had their mindset been what it's been the second half and the first half.
Well, the DJ started early here at Navigation Home Stadium. Got the crowd pumped up, and Samoa, as you say, Willie, there, they've clicked into gear, haven't they? Just needed perhaps a bit more of it in that first half. As you say, could have been a very different story at this stage of the game. But credit to the Cook Islands, the way they started. Another try for Samoa, our fifth.
totally agree. Credit to the Cook Islands and the way they took the scruff of the neck and played patient in that first half. And full credit to the Samoan coaching staff. We saw them at half-time waving the fingers about, giving them the stern word. And they knew exactly what was needed. And it's had a positive effect on their side.
Here he is again. A good carry forward. Namalele.
And in the absence of EJ Tatupu, he's had to play some minutes.
Senga just can't contain it. Fair Senga.
Yeah, just got a little bit too hungry there. Just saw the support runner. Didn't quite need to offload the pass. And come up with an error. They need to apply some of that energy with which they've been running the ball and carrying an attack to this defence now, and collectively get the line speed that's needed, try and get the ball in their hands as quick as they can.
So when Cecil for the Cook Islands, Samuels bring him down with the help of AJ Mungia. Omata is wrapped up on the 40. And quickly for Noya, one of the try scorers for Cookie. Quickly now to dummy half, Thomas Harris behind him. Now Omata look to tidy up. Going backwards in the set. So and Cecil puts a little kick over the top. Dole will chase, but it's well covered in the backfield by VJ Roach.
And nice D. We spoke about the attitude required from Samoa. They had it there, getting line speed, restricting the metres for the Cook Islands. And great work from Mafa Senga. He came up with the error, made 4 tackles in a row for his side just to pay them back. Did a good job in leading that line speed.
Oh, Vol. Looks like that pass was forward. It was. Jack Fevers catches it.
And unlucky. Just a tad forward. And a tad is enough for the referee to bring him back for the scrum. A couple of offloads now, a couple of sets in a row, Samoa. And get back to what's worked for them in this half. Rolling their sleeves up, punching through. And may have to sacrifice that offload for a couple more metres and the quick play the ball.
Whatever. Stabs a little kick over the top. The bounce will be interesting here. This falls though for Samoa and Kalis Samuels. Forward it goes. Frustration setting in.
Yes, Samoa just getting a little bit impatient. It's their 3rd offload in a row now. It's come to an error. The other thing is they've got to be on their guard. That the Cook Islands are willing to try anything. You saw a kick on first play off the scrum. The wingers, fullback, got to be on their guard for the chip kicks. And the Cook Islands themselves trying to come up with some offloads.
Cookie now. So Joseph. Christian Joseph just takes a knock, but gets to his feet. And for Ronaldo, for Nuya. Jack Fevers say play on. So Cookie do it almost through Dole, he knows it too, slams the ground with his hand.
It was a great line. He ran a great line. He just couldn't quite control the ball. And Tao could have been in for his second had he taken reception of the ball. Nice play from the Cook Islanders.
Samoa trying to play with some freedom, but just leaving the ball behind and opening the door again for the Cook Islands.
And things have just got a little bit sloppy here for both sides. Samoa will be disappointed.
Niue and Tokilo up next in the championship division. 3v4. Tonga and Fiji advancing in that side of the draw. Samoa now, Aja Mulungia looking to play with pace. And a dummy half. Lamale'e. Under 9 to play, Samoa 26-12. They've just frustrated them today, haven't they, Willie? The way the Cook Islands have played, sure they're trailing now on the scoreboard, but they've managed to control the game at times at their own pace. And just really the injection Samoa intent we talked about is the difference in the game at the moment, but they've niggled, they've frustrated the Samoan side.
There's been a lot of stoppages to the game. And the Cook Islands have been really, really happy with it. And it's played into their hands, whereas Samoa have needed the up-tempo game and taken control of that. And when they did, through their intent, as we was talking about, through their attitude to run hard, the scoreline started to change complexion.
Looking for another. Surely they'll run one in. They will out on the left edge. Samoa have another, their 6th try.
LJ Lauval with the score, put down again in the lead up. Samoa willing to run, roll their sleeves up. Referee gives them a penalty. Nice ball from La Ulisipia out to the left hand side. Samoa go in untouched. And Laval got the ball down for his first of the afternoon. And again, Samoa, if they can up the tempo, get themselves going, they could bag themselves another couple here, and I'm talking 2 or 3 easy. But that'll be down to their mindset, their attitude.
So the 6th try, LJ Laval sees Samoa out to 30.
I'm going to give Thomas Harris a real rap here for the Cook Islands. He's their captain. He's been out there. He's been amongst everything that they've done well today. He's been limping for the last 10 minutes. They're short on the bench. They've got no one out there. But at no point has it looked like him wanting to come off. And as the leader, to want to stay out there injured, full credit to him. And well done, young man. He's soldiering through the pain for the good of his country and the good of his team. I just thought he deserved a mention there for what he's doing out there and what he's done today.
They've done it tough with limited numbers. They've put in a good showing here this morning. The extra effort. Samoa, once more, this man's been good. But Ramalele, quick play down the short side, trying to catch them on the hop, and they do. Te Rore wriggling his way to the 40 for Samoa. Quickly had a dummy half again. Ramalele. Ball is still alive here for Samoa. Trying to free it out the back door. And here it is again. Akuso. Te Rore. Quick play. Samoa. Samuels, he deserves one. He's had a good game. Lemalete looking for a runner. Lovely pass. Lemalete had it on a string. And Mason Te Rore has a second.
And again, that's come off the back of just determined running. As you said, Samuels deserves a try. He's been really workmanlike today, industrious in his work. You can't help but feel for the Cook Islanders, as I said. Poor Thomas Harris is in a world of pain. He couldn't quite get himself into the defensive line, and where he could have been and would have been right there. Te Rore finds a spot and goes over for another try to Samoa.
Oli Sipia converts the try, the second of the day for Mason Te Rore. Still needing around 23, 24 points, so this might be a bridge too far for Samoa. They'll be kicking themselves, Willie, with that flatter first half performance.
Definitely. Look back on their application in the first half and how they went about things. And you could see that EJ Tatupu was really trying to spark his team into some active work, and they were carrying the ball both defensively and attacking wise, but yeah, they'll be ruining their first 30-minute performance and what could have been.
Returning the ball with some real feeling. Tatupu shifts it away. Falling in the tackle, Mason Te Rore. Good control of the ball, just shy of the halfway line. They venture in the Cook Islands half again. It's a lovely ball over across for Laval. Hull was the one who threw it, and in the end, Cookie come up with the ball.
And well done, Cookie. Still got some energy to defend and beat the opposition to the loose ball. We've had some moments of loose play, Samoa, but Cook Islanders on that occasion first to sweep on it.
Only 12 on the field for the Cook Islands here. It's been a brave effort. Just to a man have completely emptied the tank here this morning.
And that's all the coach can ask. It's all the coach can ask, that when you walk off the field that you've left everything behind, and as you say, they've put their bodies on the line and some.
I think they can rest and recover ahead of tomorrow in the playoff for third and fourth. Samoa, final minute. Dearly love another, take some momentum into their game tomorrow. Malete, he's been dangerous out of dummy half, drawing up some tries, and Kale Tatupu not to finish the job for them. Good service again, great width, and just left in behind, put down. Murray, his eyes lit up. There was the space there for another.
Just tried to bite off too much with that long ball. Bit of impatience again from the young men, but you could see what the thought process was. Samoa get themselves home.
Samoa put 36 on the Cook Islands. Not quite enough in the end. Tonga will contest the grand final against New Zealand Māori. But here this morning, big second half performance, and Samoa get the win here over the Cook Islands by 36 points to 12.